Please be advised there are spoilers ahead related to the property being watched and or discussed. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so very much for tuning in. This is Ashamoji TV. My name is Asha. This is my little spot where I like to watch, react, and just share my 2 cents about a couple of properties related to sci-fi and fantasy. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you my condensed reaction to episode 16 from the 8th season of Supernatural. This one is titled, Remember the Titans. Is that it? Yeah, that's a Denzel movie. I'm pretty sure it is. I have a vague memory watching it with my mom. I think my brother and sister at the time. Anyway, so I remember there's football in there, and Denzel, of course. Denzel and Supernatural, can you imagine? But yes, so I want to guess there's going to be some football theme, but usually when they have these titles that are inspired by the movie, it usually has nothing to do with the subject matter. Anyway, without further ado, thank you for listening to this portion of the video, and here is my condensed reaction to episode 16. Oh, drinking and driving? That's not a good sign. This guy is walking on the road. He's a hitchhiker. Okay, well, the way they're showing him drinking and likely swerving, he's gonna hit him, right? Oh, no, he's falling asleep. Oh, falling asleep and gonna hit him. Wow. Not cool.
Oh,
God. Is he a vampire? I'm thinking vampire because I'm thinking of the episode Dead Man's Blood where the guy pretended to get hit. Okay, well, based on the music, something's going to be up with this guy. Oh, okay, no, wow. Straight up dead and vultures are there. Well, the one vulture. It's a big-ass vulture. Is that even the right bird? I'm not in the know with my birds, people.
Dispatch 794, you got your ears on.
Yeah, I'm like, what is the big deal with this guy unless something's gonna happen? Alrighty. So, is this a new creature?
What the hell?
That? They should have ended it off with him waking up, not the guy just walking to the woods. Oh, I thought something was wrong with the water. He's spitting out blood. The man can't even rinse his mouth. Oh my. Okay, yeah, something's up with him. In a bad way.
What's up with you?
Oh, nothing. Bloody mouth.
Why? Heard from Kevin?
Mm-hmm. Dean is suspicious.
No, nothing yet. It's been like 3 weeks. It's taking that little brainiac so long. It's a book, read it.
It's a book.
So no word from Cass. Kevin's taking his sweet little time and you're acting cagey. We need a lead for us to climb these walls. Well, in that case, I can give you zombies.
I love this place they're at. So much detail around.
Guy gets hit by a car, left for dead overnight, guts spilled out all over the road. Then gets up and walks away from it. Checked his pulse, saw his insides spilled out all over the place. Announced him dead with a capital D.
So they're trying to make like a more upgraded story version of a zombie? kind of thing. All right, I'm digging that.
Why don't you just tell us what you saw?
Article said it all. Dead as dog poop. Guts pecked out, face frozen. People don't walk away from that. Zombies do.
He's so confident about it, too.
You didn't go after him.
That's grizzly country. You couldn't pay me enough to hike those woods. Not without a bazooka.
Jack,
God damn.
I got something here. Came across the wire from Livingston.
John Doe, presumably mauled by a grizzly. Dead my ass. That's a zombie, boys.
You know what, Trooper? Why don't you stay here? We'll take care of this one. We need someone to hold down the fort.
You sure?
Yeah, and if things go all Dawn of the Dead on us, you'll be our first call.
Dawn of the Dead. Oh my god, that movie gave me nightmares. Don't show that movie to kids. I'm talking about the Snyder remake, by the way.
Fingerprints came up blank too.
What's going on down here?
Liver was eaten. Best guess is a bird got at it.
I gotta say, I am a little disappointed. Yeah, because you wanted to shoot zombies. Damn straight I wanted to shoot some zombies. Look, man, this is about as open and shut as it gets. All right? Guy gets Mack trucked, goes down for a nap, wakes up, takes a detour into Mama Bear's den. End of story. Then why would he run? He was injured. That trooper could have helped him. I don't know,
Sure.
shit, he passed.
How many times is he gonna wake up?
Well, guy's dead now, all right? Remember what Bobby said? Wood chipper beats everything? Yeah. Well, so does grizzly bear.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Let's start talking.
Wow, they found him real quick.
Say zombie, I swear.
What? No, not anything. I don't know what I am, okay? I don't know who I am. All I know is all I do is die. So if you want to shoot me, shoot me.
All I know is all I do is die. Got my attention.
All you do is die? What's that supposed to mean?
Once a day for as long as I can remember. After a few hours, I'm back.
We like a real life Kenny?
Who?
Oh my god! Kenny!
My name's Shane.
All right, well, listen, Shane, we're not going to find out what the hell you are in here, so you're going to come with us. Okay, we're going to run a few tests, make sure everything's kosher.
Tests?
That's good. Real life Kenny.
Seriously? This is FBI sanctioned?
All right, so how long's this dying thing been going on?
As long as I can remember. But my memory only goes back a few years.
But so
is
now
new
you have
stuff.
amnesia? How do you know your name?
My real name isn't Shane. It was given to me because, I don't know, people had to call me something. When I realized my condition, I knew I couldn't be around other people, so I built a little cabin, learned to hunt, kept to myself. It seemed easiest that way. Then a couple pot growers grew nervous with me being so near their crop. Shot me twice.
Wow.
You think maybe I could clean up?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
So if he dies once a day, let's say he got shot right now, would he still die?
You think he'd curse? Could be looking for a witch, yeah. You know what? He's parked here, he's safe. Maybe we should just get another room till we can figure this out. All right, but you're the one going full cavity for the X-Pack.
Good times. I'm glad this is new lore, though. Is that somebody in the room? Oh, a lady.
Who are you?
I can barely see her face.
You don't remember. Never mind.
She looks kind of familiar, but I'm not sure. Supernatural, lady. Oh, he's got some moves, too.
Who are you?
Now, I'm your worst enemy.
Oh!
Who the hell was that?
Obviously he doesn't know.
She said that she knew me.
Yeah, how?
I don't know, but I could have sworn that she was upset I didn't know her back.
This is a lot more than a curse, man. You got like some tiger blood. Where'd you learn that kung fu?
Just need a minute. I've never been in a fight in my whole life.
Yeah, it didn't look like it.
Whoa, hey, pal. Hey. Hey, whoa. Is he having a heart attack? Did we call 911? I tell him what? That the dead guy who stole from the morgue is alive and having a coronary?
This is great.
Dean, what do we know of that has Jason Bourne fighting skills, dies a lot, and has a history with violent women? I don't know. You?
That's great. Oh, Sam. Another lady.
Can I help you?
Agent Bonham?
Definitely not lucky number 7 for here.
And you?
This is going to sound really strange, but I'm looking for a corpse. It went missing today. The coroner said that you were the last one to see it.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you looking for a John Doe?
Well, his name is Shane. At least that's what I call him.
Is that
And
his
the mother of
son?
his son.
Yee, gets more complicated.
It's okay, Oliver.
Oh, you weren't supposed to see.
It's okay. Stay with the nice FBI agents, Oliver.
Hey.
Interesting reaction. So she knows about his condition then. Huh.
When I was younger, I had friends that wanted to climb this mountain in Europe. And I thought it sounded exciting, so I joined them.
Yeah, Blanche.
He told you? What else did he say?
Just that he doesn't remember how he got there.
I just knew there was something off about him, the way that he would...
Die every day.
Yeah. But I know I couldn't have made it down the mountain if it weren't for him. And when we got to the bottom, we realized that it had become something else. And we spent the night together, and while we were, he had a heart attack.
Damn. Yeah.
And I had to go down to ID the body.
He popped up again. Alive.
Freaked out. I ran. And 9 months later, I had Oliver.
Oh, so he doesn't know, but... Oh, gosh.
I hired a private investigator. I really tried to find him, but when they gave up, I gave
Oh,
up.
right. Okay.
Until a couple of months ago.
Now, what made you look again?
Worst thing.
Which is...
Haley.
Oh, he has one woman he remembers.
Oliver, come here, honey.
This is your daddy. Hi.
Thought it was time you to meet. This is Oliver.
That's a good reaction on his face.
Looks like we were right about that curse thing. From what I can tell, we're looking at a Titan.
Are you
Like
serious?
a proto-god. The gods before the gods. Like they ruled over Greece before Zeus and the rest of the Olympian gods overthrew them. Okay, so who was this guy?
Taking
I
the
can tell.
title really literally.
Prometheus. Seriously?
Oh,
Yeah. But didn't he
Steal
steal fire
fire,
or something? Yep. The Ocean's 11 to Mount Olympus, and and stole the flames of Olympia. Zeus decided to revoke humanity's ability to make fire, so we couldn't cook, couldn't stay warm, couldn't see in the dark.
The Egyptian version is a lot more dramatic, in my opinion.
Did you figure out who Xena wannabe was? I'm guessing Artemis, Zeus's daughter. She's been known to carry around weapons like that dagger. They're nasty. They'll kill immortals dead.
There's so many renditions with these mythologies, though. They can pretty much turn it into anything they want, almost.
Okay, look, I hate to break it to you, but you are Prometheus.
Well, then the best thing for me is to get as far away from them as I can.
Wait, I'm sorry, you just discovered that you have a 7-year-old son and you want to walk away?
And I'm a god. And this god and his daughter are hunting me. What chance do I have?
Okay. We're gonna help you.
Where are we going?
Someplace safe. What's
Is there
wrong?
someplace safe?
I can call an ambulance?
No, don't.
He's dying.
Oh, no. It's hereditary.
A second. He has your curse?
What curse?
Just put him right here.
Yes, this is the safest place, right?
This curse was put on you. Why the kid?
I don't know.
You keep saying curse. What curse?
How long has this been happening?
Since he turned 7 a few months ago.
7 is the key number, then.
Age 7 marks one of the first Greek rites of manhood.
So what, you say the curse is hardwired into his programming? How do you know that?
Sam knows everything.
But we have a child. And whatever you have, he has. I need to know how to stop it.
Well, he needs
What
to know for
curse?
himself.
Okay, so Ollie's dad is a Greek god who's been cursed to die every day by Zeus.
Find Zeus.
You have to realize it sounds crazy.
It's true. Didn't believe it myself at first, but it's the only thing that makes sense.
Look, the faster you wrap your brain around this, the faster we can solve the problem.
To solve the problem, I'm just not even sure I understand the problem.
If they bring in Zeus, that's going to be amazing.
Summon Zeus.
Yes.
And if he doesn't want to undo it?
Then we take him out.
Oh my god!
And
Get the
the
Zeus.
curse dies along with him.
This can't be happening.
But I'm glad it is.
Listen, you can run and hide and die for all eternity. It's your choice. But Sam and I are going to go after Zeus. With or without you.
Sam's the Hercules in this one.
I'm in.
All right, so far I'm really excited to see how they're going to visually show the summoning of Zeus. Is it with an actor, or they're just going to get the voice?
Right, so Dracopoulos tangled with Zeus back in the day, and the Men of Letters translated his journal.
The men of letters.
It's a secret society. This is actually their lair.
He's so proud of it.
We're legacies. Okay, so it says here he summoned Zeus into a trap and found out how to kill him.
What's that?
Wood. From a tree struck by lightning.
Right, so it says we need 2 things for the summon. Frozen energy from the hand of Zeus and the bone of a worshipper.
This journal just ends.
What do you mean?
I mean, how do we know if Drac or whatever survived? How do we know Zeus didn't get to him?
We don't know.
How do we know this is going to work?
We never know for sure about these books. They're pretty good.
So we're hanging our lives on the writings of a dead man. It's named after genitalia.
It's a loose translation.
There are a lot of writings from dead people we rely on.
All right, you 2 are on grave duty. We'll handle the B&E. We'll be in touch. Hey.
B&E, you mean breaking and entering? What for?
Well, the book calls for Fulgurite. It's a little hard to come by.
You do know that Fulgurite is available in crystal shops all over, right?
Really?
Yeah. The new age people, they use it to make cheap jewelry.
Ah, that's new to me. It's okay, Dean. Not alone. It's a nice change. Sam and someone else.
Why are you doing this, Sam? This isn't your problem. Risking your life.
Why'd you risk yours to steal that fire?
Good question. Wish I could remember.
Because you loved us.
You pretty much, saved the whole world.
Yeah, I guess. But none of that means anything unless I can save my son.
Let's see how easy peasy this will all be. I'm sure Artemis is going to come in with her monkey wrench, right?
I'm about to ask Zeus, the Greek god, to help cure my son.
Then you gotta remember this is not about asking him for his help, okay? He's not your friend. It's about getting him to do what's right.
This is so beyond my expectations. I'm really, really digging this. I just hope Zeus is not a letdown. All right. An actual actor. Oh, I know his face. Don't remember their name. It's in a suit and all, too.
Oh, come now. Can't we do this civilized?
Well, it depends on you. All we need is to break a curse you put on a little kid.
Nice to see you again, Prometheus. All cleaned up. I've been looking for you.
It's gone too far, Zeus.
It's your child who has the affliction. Interesting.
Something's off here.
Break the trap, dear man, and I'll break the curse.
No dice. Fix the kid.
Going once.
Don't be that guy.
Going twice.
Hey, you can rot here for all I care.
Yes, and the child will continue to suffer.
Something's weird here. I can't put my finger on it, but...
Let's roll.
Calling his bluff. Okay. Oh,
He needs me.
mother's love.
No!
Haley, no!
No, save my son.
What do you say?
Yes!
Shall we try this the hard way?
Oh my gosh. Zeus, people! Zeus! I'm terrible to remember actors' names. I only remember the ones I care about, to be honest. There she is.
Balls! I trust you've met my daughter. This is the son of Prometheus. And he's cursed to suffer death every day. Just goes to show we must all leave room for a happy accident.
Sammy, I don't understand.
Yeah, me neither. Something's weird.
Has Prometheus experienced the child's death yet? How did he take it? Did he hurt? Good. But we can't always have what we want. So, one will have to do.
No.
Okay, this is not going the way I thought it would.
Artemis?
Move. It's our god, Artemis, the goddess of hunters.
Oh, that's fascinating.
See, she's who we pray to for courage when hunting the Gorgon, the Minotaur.
Look
Of course,
at that.
She's not really worshipworthy anymore, having lost the staff.
Good on you, Sam. Appeal to the ego.
The hell I have.
Really, Sam? You trash talking to God? Seriously? Really? Then why did it take you 7 years to track down Prometheus?
He was hiding.
Hiding from you. So the god of hunters couldn't find a shack in Montana. Maybe it's that you didn't want to find him. Your dad's gonna kill that kid, you know?
Don't worry. He'll come back. Unlike you.
He was in love with you, you know? He told us.
Yes,
Why?
Because he sees that she has feelings for him.
Okay, sure, yeah. Believe whatever you want. This wasn't the first time he escaped that mountain. You let him go free as long as you could hide your little tryst from the old man.
The hell he said. His brain is mush.
Oh yeah? Then how did I know? What, have you spilled to anyone? Homer, Hesiod, Herodotus? Of course, when he saw the zombie article and kind of forced your hand, you had to come on him down no matter how much it hurt. You know, go ahead. Kill us. And let your father slaughter that boy. Over and over again.
You like being an immortal, don't you? Well, sure, you
Oh, this
die
poor little
every
boy.
day, but nothing can keep you dead. It's sleepy time, my dear boy.
This has to stop, Father.
Stop! I'm only just getting started. He is the reason we're here and not ruling the world. He's the reason they have forgotten all about us.
Let them go. All of them.
I am your father.
I like how he said that. Can't do
You
better than
were
Vader.
once my father. Now you're someone else.
You're douchebag Greek god. Man. Okay.
Your boy is going on the mountain.
Oh, nice. Wow. One arrow, two gods. It's quite an accomplishment in a supernatural episode. Sorry, I can't help but find it somewhat amusing. Wow. There's that. There's that. Very interesting. Without words. I did like that. There's no coming back from that, right?
I'm sorry.
Wow, this kid has seen a lot. Oh boy, you can't unsee that shit.
You know what? How about we go get some ice cream sundaes?
No, I'd like to stay.
Nice. Wise beyond his years already.
Well, here's to that crazy little wild card called love. As you know, Artemis had to ask for Prometheus anyway. Tuition? Luck.
Well, the actress did a good job conveying it, though.
I'm starting to think, maybe I was being naive.
What are you talking about?
When I said that I could just will myself into coming out of these trials unscathed.
You're not gonna die like Prometheus.
How do you know, Dean? Bobby? Rufus? Now Prometheus? You think any of them chose death? No. The life chose for them.
Yeah, well, you promised. Okay? You promised to live a long, Clark Griswold life full of prostate exams and colonoscopies.
Yeah, that's before he was coughing up blood.
If you die, it's gonna be because of something normal.
Heart attack?
Exactly. Yeah, eat your burger.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, and then when Dean finds out something's really wrong.
Listen, you know I'm not one for praying. Because in my book, it's the same as begging.
You've prayed before, though.
But this is about Sam, so I need you to hear me. Now, he's covering pretty good, but I know that he is hurting. And this one was supposed to be on me. So for all that we've been through, I'm asking you. You keep a lookout for my little brother, okay?
Yeah, easier said than done. You know, with Cass being under the control of that Chiquita there in heaven. Can't remember her name right now.
What the hell are you, man?
Probably there, in the dental chair. Yeah, even though he said he was leaving, right? I mean, she still has that control on him, right? Or did I misunderstand all that? I guess I'll find out in the comment section at some point. Yeah. Wow. Quite an episode. It definitely took a direction I did not expect. But I have some really positive things to say about it. Coming up. Zeus! Zeus, people! They brought in Zeus and Prometheus and Artemis. For some reason, it's like I'm surprised and not surprised. I mean, surprised in a sense that they even waited this long, to be honest, in the whole series to even get to this type of mythology being portrayed in live action. Because when it comes to Greek mythology and Greek gods and stuff, I'm sure many of you have seen your share of depictions in film, TV, books, and all that stuff. So to see them try to bring out the story of Zeus through other characters, like they don't just go straight to Zeus, right? They start with Prometheus, that leads up to Zeus, and bringing in Artemis and having Sam be the one who's more knowledgeable about that. And it's granted, you know, it didn't come out of nowhere because we know that Sam is quite knowledgeable in a lot of stuff. I love that. I thought they did a really good job considering, you know, the TV budget, and this is the CW network producing this show. I am quite impressed on that level. For me to expect, you know, an Emmy Award winning episode with relation to this, I think would be unfair. So for execution, I think they deserve credit because it's not easy, people. All right. It's not easy to introduce one of the biggest mythological characters like Zeus into one TV show episode that has nothing to do with the main core narrative of the supernatural series, right? It's not an easy thing to do. So to make it entertaining, to make it somewhat of a good mystery, to bring some heart to it with Prometheus' son and the mother there, and even Artemis, because I think that actress did a really good job. I personally saw hints of her affection towards him in her tone and her manner, even though it was quite brief. So aside from saying that Sam guessed it, which I am surprised they even had him admit to being a guess, because I thought it was obvious that she somewhat had feelings for him, especially the way she was like, "You don't remember me?" I don't know. I thought that was obvious. So I thought he was just playing up on that. But then again, I don't think he was there to hear that. No, right? I don't think so. Yeah, because they came in when they were fighting. Yeah. Anyway, so as a viewer then, we can clue in to say, Sam, you're catching on. So to make it where he guessed it, okay, fine. But the way he appealed to her ego and to her actual emotional history with Prometheus, I thought that was great, which is the scene that I ended up picking in the end. Because not only was it quite clear that this is the goddess of hunters, as we know them, but she also has her own story, and through Sam, we're able to get some glimpses of likely what that story is, even though apparently it's all a guess on his part. But it's a good guess based on his own education and knowledge of those characters in Greek mythology. I really like that stuff, and so I have to give kudos to that scene. I think it was well done. And it also is a bit refreshing to see where they take turns, where sometimes it's Dean that'll figure things out and be the one to kind of bring the whole episode to a climax, so to speak, with a standoff moment with the enemy. And in this case, it's Sam, his turn to be the one who outsmarts the situation and kind of helps save the day. So I like when they have a balance back and forth between the two brothers in that regard. What else? Okay. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the performance of this particular characterization of Zeus. I thought the actor did a good job performing. He has a great voice, and again, he's one of those actors where I've seen their face, but I just don't remember their names, and I'm always guilty of that. But I'll find out in the IMDb. You don't need to always comment about it. Just keep in mind, whenever I don't remember an actor's name, after an episode, I usually go and check it out for myself afterwards. But if you want to fill in some extra trivia that may be related to this particular actor and Supernatural, as long as they're connected, I'm good with that. But I want to know what you think about his performance, because I'm a bit conflicted on it. On one end, I thought it was engaging and fun, just because, he's just so villainous. But I think the level of villainy was just a tad bit on the corny end, where it just kind of seemed a bit one-dimensional, just like, I'm going to make you suffer, and blah, blah, blah. And I think what could have helped to make his performance a bit more nuanced is convincing me just a bit more, maybe with more dialogue or more time, because it could be the editing too that kind of affected the moment as I'm watching him, to really help me sympathize a little bit with why he's so angry with Prometheus. Now, although they have described it, what Prometheus did, stealing fire, giving to man, and they lost their opportunity to rule over mankind, blah, 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 blah. Aside from all that, in that moment, if I did not know any of that, if Sam never mentioned that whole history, I felt as a viewer, I wasn't all that convinced to understand his argument why he's so pissed off. And to me, then it just seemed like he's just being a complete a-hole to hurt this child and hurt Prometheus. And when it comes to stuff like that, I like to kind of see both sides and then, somewhat make a choice. Whereas I felt they were just really hammering a little too hard on him just being a mean, bad god. And if that's the point, then that's the point. So, whatever. Y'all know sometimes I talk some nonsense, but I'm just saying I would have liked a little bit more nuance from the actor himself. Okay, so that's all I got, people. That's all I got. There you have it. That is my reaction to episode 16 from the 8th season of Supernatural. And I haven't given you my Ashamoji. I will say it's a 3. Okay, it's a 3. And I look forward to reading your comments, especially if you have any trivia related to this episode. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want access to my full reaction to this episode, uncut, unfiltered, details about that is in the description box below. So until my reaction to episode 17, goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos.